Greetings one and all, welcome to part number 108 of our Farming Simulator 22 Debt Recovery Challenge. It's getting dark. It's almost 6 o'clock in the evening, October, so we've lost the daylight. We've lost it entirely, so we are totally dependent on the lights of our tractor, which can cause problems. Thankfully, we don't have that much work to do. And what we do have to do, with the exception of this little task, is all in the farmyard, and that is well illuminated. So, all going well, we won't have too much of a problem. So, quick recap up on the screen very, very shortly, around about now. There will be a bullet list of everything we did in part 107. So, pause the video, have a read of that. If you want to see how that all unfolded, then go back and watch the episode. It is on my channel, of course. So yeah, if you want to do that, go right ahead. Other than that, we are pressing forwards. What is on the agenda for today? Well, we are sorting out our olives. This won't take too long for me. Then we are cutting up all the bales that are left over. I say left over because off camera, at the end of 107, I did fill up, more or less, but fill up the TMR stations. All three of them have straw pretty much maxed out, although it's ticking down now, so it won't be totally maxed out. But we did put 500,000 litres in each of the TMR bins so that they will produce lovely, lovely cow feed for us, even though we have our cow sheds fully maxed out. It's doing really, really well. 3 bins seem to be more than efficient for that, which is really, really good news. What else have we got to do? That's pretty much it. Once we're done with the bales, I can skip time and we can get into the next day, where we will be doing some more work. We will be testing the theory of whether a standard combine, I think it might be a modded version, but a standard combine rather than a special vehicle, can cut sugarcane. I highly doubt it, but failing that, we do have a sugarcane cutter ready to go, and we will be chopping up another chaff field. And that will be November done. So only those 2 tasks, 2 fields. It'll be, theoretically, it will be really quick. But why am I taking this thing all the way back there? I need it down here. Yeah, so that should be a really, really quick month. A quick turnaround and get on to something a bit more complicated. Because we are moving into winter, I am expecting snow this year. We didn't get much in the way of snow, if any, actually, at the beginning of winter last season, so I am expecting this one to be a real doozy of a winter. There's no way we're getting away with 2 easy to use winter seasons in a row. There's no way the game's going to let me do that. So be prepared for days when we just can't do anything. As well as you cannot harvest in snow. We could turn the snow off, of course, but where's the fun in that? So, format. Well, I'm going to stick you guys on pause. It's as simple as that. There we are, 6 o'clock. 15.7 million. So yeah, I'm going to put you guys on pause. I'm going to get on with some work. I'm going to do the olives. Then I'll bring you guys back once we're done with the olives, and we'll have a look at what's left of the straw, and then I will throw you back on pause. We'll chop up all the straw, distribute it wherever it needs to go, and then I'll bring you guys back and we will skip through to the next day and see where we go from there. That's the basic idea behind this episode. It's a good theory and it's a good plan. Whether or not it survives contact with the enemy, as in the game, anybody's guess. So on the pause you guys go. For you it'll be a blink of an eye. For me, 20 minutes or so work before I bring you guys back. So yeah, blink and we will be there. See you in a sec. Okie dokie. Right, we're back. We have, what have we done? I don't remember. What have we done? No, we have fully fertilized the olives and they are ready to go. Probably the last time I'm going to do it because our modification is working exceptionally well. Now we've tweaked it a little bit. But first things first, this is the stone picker. we did this in the last episode. We picked up all the stones off of fields 12. I think I listed it as 13 because I'm an idiot and I picked the wrong field. We didn't do 13, it was 12. So if you notice that on the bullet list, then I did mean 12, not 13. And we did field 18 for stone picking as well. So that is 75,500 litres of stone. Let's see how this thing unloads. This is the first time we've unloaded it, so let's see how it behaves. Oh, it's like a mini transformer. And that's just going to tip right up. Just like that. And then the arms will fold back in, I'm assuming. That's brilliant. Love the animations. Okay, well he's going to be way too big to park with the other stone pickers. There is no way we're tucking him in there and keeping the road clear. So we'll just back him up to here. And that's where he can live. Right. We have gone around, we've made some changes. All of our production facilities are now set to store rather than sell. So I'm going to have to go around and collect all these. We've got I put it there. It is. Jump out. We've got an auto load trailer, holds 50 pallets. Well, it's part of the pack that I have. What's it called? The auto load stock trailer pack. It's a mod. It comes with a whole host of trailers and trucks. Brilliant little piece of modding. This one will hold 50. Relatively decent. You can unload the sides, you can open up the back, so you can get right in there. You could, you didn't even need to use the autoloader. You could turn that part off, and you could use a forklift to get in there. It's really good. So yeah, we're going to be running around a lot, picking up pallets and distributing them where we see fit. We've left the things like raisins we've left to distribute. I think we set the flour to store. Yeah, we set the flour to store because we're mostly going to be selling this off rather than distributing it. The sugar beets we left as distribute. The sugar we've left as distribute because we distribute a lot of it. If that fills up, then I'll turn it to store and we'll unload. The greenhouse is set to selling. That can stay because it's just I put it in such a funny little place because I never actually intended to pick up pallets. Might as well leave it as is. That's fine. Farm carpentry. That one's still set to sell. It can stay. The clothes are set to store, so they'll be storing up from here on out. We'll have to go get those. And the farm dairy, they're all storing rather than selling. So we'll be getting those. But our new modifications, the grape and olive orchards, they will be set to distribute because they've got so many. They've got to go in other ends of the map. It's just far simpler if they just distribute rather than me having to ship them around because they create a lot of pallets, a shocking amount really. So what did we do to this thing? We added the 0 to it. We added the 0 to the requirements. So we have to input more commodity, and we added a 0 to the output. That's all we did. Actually, I think I might have increased the cycles per month as well. Other than that, I kept it pretty much exactly the same. It just it's a little bit more efficient, and we increased the capacity size to all the income. And no, we didn't touch this outgoing products. We just increased the capacity to 50,000 for each commodity. Just so it stores more, so that the cycle shouldn't ever really become an issue. And that's it. So grapes and olives are producing well at the orchards, so we won't need our placed ones after they have harvested off the next time. So when they come through the olives, once I've harvested them out, I'll delete that and we'll turn that into some sort of field, probably more canola. And again, when the grapes come through, we'll harvest them all and then destroy them. And I don't know. We'll make something out of that. Probably, maybe, possibly. Little mini fields. And there we go. So just last task of the of October. It's the straw. Of course, it's the straw. We've got our conveyor set up and ready to go. If we set that on, I know I'm going to have to get into it. I know that. So let's load this thing up. The aim of this segment is to get all of the bales. I want to see how much of the conveyor we can fill with raw product. Product? That's not the right word. Product. That's the right word. And I don't know how much we're going to get. I have no clue, because I don't know how much each one has, what's the value of 88 bales. Not a clue. But we are going to find out. Ooh, they produce a lot. Furniture is going to be a huge thing. I might need to move the actual big trailer in there. It would be really, really nice if we could actually get this thing to just lock on and unload straight to it. But I can't figure out how to get that to work. So I think let's just wiggle it a little closer. Hopefully that should be enough. Set it to auto unload. Jump in that one. And it's not working. Of course it's not working. Turn on the conveyor. That would help. Turning it on would always be a really good plan. And there we go. We are unloading into the conveyor. Each one of the compartments in the conveyor is worth 1 million. So 6 million litres. I seriously doubt we've got 6 million litres worth of straw here. So whilst that's unloading, let's have a look and see what we need. Straw needs, let's call it 400,000 a piece into the sheds for maximum. And the pigs could do with a teeny tiny top up. Not a lot there required. And the sheep and chickens don't need straw at all anyway, so that's not a problem. Other than that, all the straw is required for is BGA. And wow, look at that for an electrical charge, 130,000 litres. That's going to sell really, really well. Sugar beets is still working, potatoes is still working, that's good to see. A little bit of slurry left, and 2.6 million litres of silage to go, but we haven't even skipped through yet, so we've got a long, long way to go. That's all going to be empty, I suspect, by the time we get around to it, when the next day ticks through. So that is the plan. I'm going to stick you guys back on pause. We are going to clean out those bales. We're going to jump down there. We're going to relocate everything. There are 3 more stacks of 88 bales down the back. We're going to go we're going to go cut all those bales, fill up the conveyor, and then we'll see just how much we've got to play with. And that's the plan. So yeah, you guys can go back on pause whilst I work. What am I doing? I'm driving the wrong way. Got ahead of myself there. Yeah, I'm going to get to work with this. So I will bring you guys back when we have chopped up all the bales and we've got our final tally. And then we will move it all around, get it all sorted, and then we can skip ahead and hopefully get a bit of harvesting in this episode as we move into November. So blink of an eye and we'll be right back. Alrighty, baling nearly completed. We have made really good work. All the bales on the other side are gone. They have been chopped up, gathered up, and distributed into the conveyor. And we have just gathered up the last little bits of the 3 stacks that was sitting by the cowshed. They are going into the conveyor, as you can see. Really, really decent amount. That's 3 million and change litres of straw. It's really, really excellent amount of straw from a hard day's work. There we go. We can pack this guy away now. This is actually working out quite well. It's a shame I have to sit and babysit it essentially, but with the exception of that, it's a really nice mod. I wish I had a light to it so you can see what you're doing in the dark. That's a little mini gripe, nothing to get seriously bent out of shape about. This one may get more use, it may end up being sold, we don't know. Depends if we carry on baling. If we don't need the baler, then we don't need this, so it can possibly go away. So 3 stacks of 88 bales plus half a stack, so another 44, and let's call it 48. I don't know how many that is. I'm not even going to attempt to work it out, but it yielded 3.252646 3.25 millimeters of straw. That's really nice. So we will distribute slatted cowsheds. All require straw for their bedding, so that is where we are going to start. Now how close we need to get with this before it engages. Thankfully it's got no clipping to it, so we can just flick it over the damn roof, and there it goes. I think that's going to be, what was it? That one, is that the one that's loading? Yeah, that's going to be about 430,000 liters to fill to max. It's got a lot of slurry on board. We need to empty that out too. A lot of milk as well, and that's going to be another 470 liters there. Unfortunately, this doesn't empty really quickly, which is a bit of a shame. But we can make a rough estimate. So we're looking. Let's call it $1 million. Roughly, we're going to lose $1 million of straw to top up the. Oh, there we go. He's done. To top up the cow pens. The pigs and the original cow shed will need topping up as well. We can go around and do that on our way around, actually. Because it is just here. We don't need to make any extra trips. Twist that across. Hopefully we're close enough. Come on, you know you want to. Come on. There we go. That won't take a lot. And drive it into here. Again, it'll clip through, no trouble. It should engage quite quickly. There we go. And then we'll do the other cow shed. And that's this one. Once that one's full, the only thing we've got to do then is the other pig pen, which is not that one. It's that one there, which is going to need a teeny tiny amount of straw. It is next to nothing. That's interesting. There's manure in there. Why is there manure in there? I thought that thing was supposed to be gathering our manure. Top this one up. There we go. And since we have the excess, we're still at 2.4 million. Let's top up the TMR. That way we don't have to worry about straw for a little while. Hopefully we can reach it with the pipe. Can we? Just maybe. We can wiggle it a bit closer. That should do it. I don't think this will take a lot. Might empty the first hopper. Maybe. Is it going to go? No, it's full. One more TMR to go. This one will definitely need switching over. There we are, into slot number 2. And there we go, that is all the TMR topped up. That's the cow sheds topped up. That's the pig pens topped up. And that leaves us with 2.2 million litres of straw. Very nice amount. Very, very nice amount. What we'll do is we'll try and even that up a little bit. Well, we won't even it up a little bit. What we'll do is it's number 2, number 3, number 4. We'll set this to number 4. And then we'll dump that into the silo. Don't know what's in this particular slot. Could be a couple of 100,000 litres, could be a whole lot more. Don't know. But it'll all add up. About 250,000. All things considered, not too bad at all. So we'll set this back to number 2. A bit too close. There we go. And this goes off to the BGA. So almost 2 million litres of straw going into BGA. That'll break down overnight. How is the chaff doing? Chaff, silage, I know what I mean. Non-existent. And non-existent. So the fermentation system is shut down. We have used up all our chaff and all our grass. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's going to be a whole night with those factories not being used. It's terrible, terrible news. Right, so we'll leave him to unload. Let's check on our auto loader here. Look at that. 31 crates of just furniture. That is insane. And that's just from this one factory as well. I just left it running. That is fantastic. That is going to make us an absolute fortune. Quick tour around the other places. So we've got another box of wheat ready to go. That makes 6, 5. Who else is distributing? Check on our No oils coming out yet. And no grape juice yet. So everything's ticking along. This bin's nearly empty. As soon as we're done with the straw, we can skip into the next day and crack on. Press the wrong button. One more bin to empty, and then we're good to go. Let's jump in this guy and hold him. Turn all the lights on. As I understand it, if this is going to work, we are going to want one of these headers. I really don't think this is going to work. I don't see how this will cut sugarcane. If this would cut sugarcane, then why on earth would they have developed a sugarcane machine? So my anticipation on this is that we are going to lower this thing in when tomorrow rolls around and nothing's going to happen. That is what I'm expecting. That is fine. Like I say, we have our actual sugarcane harvester right outside the field and it's ready to go, just in case. I am expecting this to be a failure. 230,000 to go. The bin is really full. That's really good. Oh, we didn't check on the clothes. Need to get in the habit of doing that. Tailor's shop. Just around here. Oh. No clothes. Not ready yet. Fair enough. And there we go. Truck empty. Bin full. Let's shut it down. This truck will get repurposed to pick up some slurry and milk. We can do that when it gets daylight though, so let's just speed up time. Let's get into the next day and get some answers. Watch the money go up, although it won't go up quite as quickly as it normally does because of course we are stockpiling all the crates and selling them off personally, so the money will be a little slower, but it will go up when we get around to selling off all the crates. For instance, that truck is probably now very full of furniture now, which is going to net us a huge amount of profit. You know, money is still going up. 16.5 mil. It's not exactly a non-effective day. We are still making the money. Push it into daylight time. We'll aim for about 7 o'clock, I think. Almost 200,000 litres of milk. Whoa, look at all that pop out. Oop, way past 7 o'clock. Let's slow that down. What just popped out? Cheese? Chocolate? Butter? Butter. All needing to be picked up. First things first, let's unload the milk, get this off and working. Right then, let's give it a test. Let's see if it works. No. No. No real surprise. I didn't expect it to work, but at least we know. It would have been really nice, but yeah, no. It would have been quite the time saver, but that's fine. That's no problem at all. It is a job that I'm going to have to do myself though, because we can't employ the AI to do it, because those harvesters don't hold trailers, unfortunately. So that is going to eat into my gameplay time. That is a task that's going to require a lot of work. So we're going to be keeping that tiny field for sugarcane. And I'm going to have to chop it down and dump it on the damn ground. Pick it up with a bucket. Yeah, round and round and round. That's okay. That's fine. Let's drop that off. Get in. Put the combine back, because as far as I know, we do not need a combine today. As long as my brain is working right, we have two fields. One is the sugarcane, the other is a chaff field. The combines get a day off, I think. We'll just check on that. Sugarcane, chaff. Oh, some of the olives are ready to go. Yeah, that's it. Tomorrow we will have field 16 to harvest, and that's wheat. We'll be leaving that one alone so that we can cascade 16 into 15. And maybe number 9, although I think that needs another day. Other than that, nothing. So it could be another quick day tomorrow. So, first things first. Light out. Give it some light. Extend the arms. This field could present a bit of a problem. Because it's custom and it is quite tight, I'm expecting it to throw a bit of a problematic turning scenario. So I'm going to go and cut the headman first and then see if that helps him out. Which I'm hoping it will. I'm hoping that gives him enough room to twist and turn and make all the right choices. So that's my job for now. I'm going to throw you guys back on pause. Actually, let's just check on the time. No, I'm not. We're past the 30-minute marker, so I'm going to go do the headland. But we're going to wrap the episode up here. So this is where I say thank you all for joining me. That is part number 108 complete. We are into November. We have gotten a lot of work done. We're into 17 million, so we're making a decent amount of money. We've got a lot of pallets to unload, that much I'm sure. That'll be for the next episode. 2 fields to work on. Lots of entertainment coming. So yeah, throw us a comment if you feel like it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Use the description. There are links to my Facebook page and my account if you want to come say hello on that. On either of those formats, it's fantastic. Other than that, guys, have yourself a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all on the next one.